Alright, so another thing that is very good about D100 and that I like is the simple fact that when you fail some throw, you can always make an opposite throw, an opposite test. And I think it is a brilliant concept in that system. Because let's say you failed a search test. Searching a room, and your competence on searching is really low. Even with the bonuses, let's say you got like 33% of to find something. You can roll whole night and you won't like find the stuff. But the system of D100 allows me as a GM to very quickly decide, okay, your competence at finding stuff is this, but is the competence of the guy who hid, for instance, a letter in somewhere in this room as high in, you know, security and hiding stuff? So I may think of the NPC that hits something from our characters and make a roll on his security skill, for instance. And if he fails way more than our characters, that means that although our characters, our players, are really bad at finding stuff, the guy who hid the letter was really bad at hiding it. Now, what I mean, do you remember the movie Pianist? Okay, Second World War, Warsaw Ghetto, Jews and stuff. There was this scene where Germans were coming to houses of those families, and the Jewish families were allowed to have some certain amount of money, and all the rest, all the surplus of money was like taken away from them. So they figured, where to hide this cash? And one said, well, let's make a hole in a table and hid it there. Oh, no, we should hide it in my violin. Hey, and there was this guy who said, hey, you know what? Let's put it on the middle of the table and cover it with a newspaper. It is so obvious that Germans will not look right there. See what I mean? There are people who have so stupid ideas that when put to use, you know, it's like their critical failure. You can search for an important letter, but a person who might have hid it from you might be just as incompetent as you are. And on the starting levels, it is very comfortable, and that's the mechanics that is proposed actually in book, and I love that. It solves problems way faster. I can do the same in like New World of Darkness. Yeah, so my guys was looking for something and failed the test. But the thing is, in New World of Darkness, before I decide how many dices I have to roll and how many successes, I mean, here I just take the value of my characters, of the gamers, see if, and think simply, if the guy who was hiding the letter was someone more important and more, you know, serious than them, or worse than them, and simply rise the statistic by 5% or lower it by 5%. Then I make a roll and that's it. That's it. I take 2 dices, throw them. Well, my dices. God damn. No, not you. Yeah, they are here somewhere. Screw your dices. Okay. Anyways, I think it's simply faster. I checked a lot of different systems. I really recommend you trying out a couple Polish systems of Polish RPGs. I don't know if Neuroshima was translated to English. It's a post-apocalyptic. It's a post-apocalyptic setting with, you know, adventures made a little bit like Fallout, this kind of things. Though a little bit more cartoonish also, and more adventure-like. While Clanarchy is a new also Polish system, described by its creators fetish fantasy. What that means is it's very, very sensual, sexual, and comical at the same time. This dark, sensual thing of something between style of comic book and action movie in devastated, corrupted future world, something between a business and hardcore fantasy with dragons and this kind of shit. And right there, I also got a lot of new systems, including dice pools. But whenever I have to solve some problem fast, or come up with an idea, or help my group somehow, not just to cut the chase right there, I have all the means I need to do it in D100. I don't say I don't have those means in all other systems, because I do. What I mean is, it's not so fast and it's not so fluent, at least for me. Of course it's subjective, but hey. So yeah, that's my opinion on the systems and mechanics. Oh, I love the D20 remake of Mutant the Chronicles, by the way. It's almost like Warhammer Fantasy with all the hits and amounts of hit points attached to each part of the body, so you can run through people chopping their hands off. It's so hilarious. Yeah, but still, I find it the easiest and most intuitive to use, D100, and maybe that's because I'm a little bit mathematical here, but that's it. Thanks.